Our new Religion in Early America exhibit is part of a renovation of the west wing of the museum, which is part of a complex of new exhibits called The Nation We Build Together. The main takeaway that people have when they come into Religion in Early America is that the religious traditions that were present here were far more diverse than many suspect, and that the practical implication of this diversity really was religious freedom. So diversity leads to the understanding that religious liberty must happen here, and that diversity and freedom together, rather than leading to a decline of religion as a moral or cultural force, as many suspected at the time, in fact exactly the opposite happens. We end up having a great explosion of religious devotion, these periods in American history known as the Great Awakenings, and really those are the three takeaways: diversity, freedom, and growth. That's the story of religion in early America. We can't really think about the role of religion in America today without wondering about how it all began, how so many different traditions transplanted into this country, encountering religious traditions that were already here among the native people, including traditions with those who were brought here by force through slavery, to consider the ways that these many different traditions were forced into the same geographical spot and had to find ways to live together. It's relevant entirely for our time now, where we're still wondering about the implications of religious diversity in America. The diversity of religion in early America led to the ways in which the early colonies were settled. When one group couldn't get along with another group, they would often move off and find a new place to be. So we tell the story of religious diversity and the inevitable tension between competing and conflicting religious worldviews as a way of showing that it's part of the very earliest history of how America came to be. I think that many people come here hoping to see their own religious traditions, their own identity here. And certainly they will see that, whether they're looking at the Anglican christening robe that George Washington was wrapped in when he was baptized, or the Catholic cross that I mentioned, or a Torah scroll from the first synagogue in New York City. They'll certainly see their own religious affiliations, their own religious identity reflected here. But the real power is seeing all of these together and recognizing that these are all part of the same American story.